Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Sword Feet Adventurers. We are currently missing one of our players. Our player Cody is gone, so if he has any interactions, I, the DM, will be playing him until he arrives. And let's go where we left off. You guys were just left your inn, and you were headed to the Gilded Hall, where you were to meet with Saoirse there. And take it away.
So, just gonna double check on my character's hostage.
Please.
Okay, so you guys are all heading towards the Gilded Hall. It's not hard, the greatest building there.
I don't lift up the tarp to take a look. I just kind of tap where I his noggin would be.
Alright, I guess you guys are walking. Everybody hears on the wagon as it's going on, and you get some weird looks kind of from Sora as they just eyebrow. What you supposed to be eyebrow raised for a dragonborn.
And I look at Sora and put my hands up in a body language saying, "Don't worry about it."
Seemed same kind of look, and just dismisses it, just keeps walking. Following him kind of discreetly behind it, this towering figure following him also.
Here is keeping a side eye on him.
With this new day, you do notice that where the populated areas are of the Gilded Isle, and this, like I said, the same familiar flyers and everything. The great it would be the booths full of food, tables, free food for people to welcome them. There's dancing, and you hear the familiar music. But as you are kind of traveling, you kind of do notice there's some crowds, but they're more like kind of shopping in the shopping areas, the merchants areas. And you're heading towards this great building where the Gilded Hall is. The crowds kind of disperse, and there's not as many people here. You guys pretty much sum it up to the great celebration, the great citywide celebration going on.
So, which way is the hall?
And Okri is just going to point towards the most fantastic looking building that's really, obvious.
Is he right?
You can definitely see the Gilded Hall from where you're at. It's great. You see the great rises up above all the other buildings on this island, and it has a great dome over it on the top.
Okay.
So
you yourself would
be you'd be familiar with it as a guild member.
Yeah. Harry points at Okri. He's right. I said in that direction.
And Okri puffs out his chest in pride.
You were just guessing.
I'm gonna roll deception. Oh, it's a flat 0. That's a 10.
Insight?
You guys can roll insight if you want.
Oh, yeah.
I am lying.
Okay, yeah, I'm low-key curious. I got a nat 20.
I got a nat 11, so just naturally.
I got a 2.
Yeah.
So
Harry's too tired to care.
as you go and just lie through your teeth, no, and you see just everyone else just kind of eyes roll as they just near you. He's like, he certainly does know. You're just convinced that he's been here before.
Obviously, I was able to tell off the foundation of the building. No one else looks fit for a guild. Besides that, place. Yes, obviously. And he kind of looks away. Rubs his nose a little bit in embarrassment.
Would you like a shovel?
Why, no, I have a shovel already. I am prepared for many things. If you doubt my preparations, I will show you my list.
I'm good.
It's kind of
You're just munching on cheese as we walk towards. She's just too tired.
You guys are heading there clearly towards, you believe, be the most direct route. You guys did you guys decide to take the canals, right?
Did we?
Probably.
Well,
Because I think it was.
we didn't go with the
faster.
airboat. We went with the
Oh, the boat, not
Yeah.
the airship.
Once you get there, is
The boat.
you do know. Okay, well, the options are right. You do know walking there would take you several hours to get there. Despite the size of the building, you do know getting through the kind of the building layout, it would take quite a while because there's some areas you have to probably go through crowds.
Pretty sure we agreed it'd be the best option, but I don't know if we said yes, let's do it.
I guess with our common sense, some here being locals, and others being a thief. This is outside of game basic knowledge. This is
You would know here that quicker take canals.
okay. I was just wondering, would I know my character at least outside of game? Would he know if it would be better to take canals than going into crowds, per chance of getting robbed there over the price that would be better for canals?
From the populated cities you've been at, you can assume it would be safe from the crowds. But again, you are in Freehaven, and you've already ran amok of thieves guilds and assassin guilds. So it's kind of, you don't know how how Freehaven it kind of works compared to the other major cities. So, and you guys can roll a gut check.
Ibalsa just sets off down towards like whatever the nearest canal is. that'll
Yeah,
have
I
doors.
pull the
That's
reins on my ram and off we go towards the canals, and I kind of belt out, "Better safe than sorry," as I always say.
As you are head down to the canals, you find a boat. There's a whole bunch of boats are going to take you down or closer to the guild hall. So, you guys want to pick like a small? You take a separate boat. Or you're going to find like the biggest one that can take you all.
I want to find a good-sized boat to take my cart and the rest of my crew.
Oh, okay. You see him kind of haggling for all of you. It's getting a kind of a looks like a heated argument with this boat seller or this I guess I can't say boat seller, just kind of the driver of the boat, and just finally you see some nodding and accepts a couple of coins from Okri.
Harry's just standing back, just kind of laughing. She's like, "And you guys call me the thief."
No, you called yourself a thief.
Just
Ibalsa's
kinda shrugs.
smiling.
So what? 2 gold?
Though you're haggling, it's comes to be 5 silver.
Okay. Crap. I kind of stopped going through my bag of holding, and I appear to be out of silver. Would anyone be able to split with me?
And you see the
Ibalsa goes over and hands him the silver.
you see the eyebrows raise this boat down. So oh, I couldn't take your money. My haggling was done with this fellow. I insist that you must pay for this ride.
Oh, I will pay for it.
And I will take a gold then.
Very well. He hands him 1 gold.
Just can't even bite it. Guys, just smiling at you. All aboard.
Character literally only has 2 silver. He has 1 copper, but he has like a good amount of gold and platinum.
Kind of just shrugs off. You see this kind of boat. This boat driver just kind of has like a smug look on his face the entire way. Just get you guys just head down the canal.
I'm just gonna grumble and give my Ram a lesson on how not to be swindled.
As you guys are going, you do you guys all kind of notice that looking at Sora, he's kind of looks like he's fighting to sleep away. He's
Doing the
kind of
nod.
Yeah, kind of doing like the tired nod. He just kind of stands back up straight, just kind of trying to keep himself awake.
Sora, I really think you should take a nap.
Duty first. When we get to the Gilded Hall, perhaps a light rest.
We're gonna be on this boat for a while. Just close your eyes. We've got a crazy dwarf, magic man.
Excuse me. I am not crazy. I am just idealistic.
Point made. And you got 2. How many magic users? here, we'll be fine.
He's staring at you, and also kind of looking for what you're. What you
It's fine. We can take care of ourselves.
Very well. Wake me if there's any danger. I see that he kind of slumps down, just kind of back into the cart, and just has like puts his axe in his lap, like ready, and just kind of head forward, and just goes in a light daze. Kind of starts dozing off. So, you guys just traveling down the canal peacefully.
Question: where's Belrothian from me?
How you guys placed in the boat? From the boat. Yeah, pretty much in the back is where the driver is. In the middle, I meant just for the cart, and then there's against the cart. There's Sora resting against it.
How tall is the side of the boat over the water?
It's about a good 3 feet over the water. It's not like it's a really deep boat. It's meant for the canal.
Yeah, I know. I just want to know if like my arm can reach the water.
If you reach down, you can probably touch the water. If you
Okay.
lean over your waist over, you can touch the water.
Oh, I just wanted like to lay on like the railing and like have my arm in the water.
Yeah, you can reach the water from there.
Okay.
Just with the extra weight that's been added in this boat, so you can reach the water.
Yeah, Eve's up the front doing that then.
I'm just off my ram, and I'm holding him by the reins, and if he looks away from me, I kind of pull him towards my face again and say, "No, Gunther! The first rules of economy is never sell yourself short." And I'm just giving lessons and stuff like that.
Velva's just on the side of the boat. He's just looking out.
Yeah.
Can I
The
see the
scenery.
book from? I'm probably just sitting.
Where do you keep your book underneath your or is it like on your belt?
It's like in a holster on the belt.
Like, you can see the belt. You can see it within its holster.
Can I roll perception to see if I can read the title? Yeah.
No, go ahead and roll.
15 plus.
Is it a full covers the entire book, or is it?
I don't think there's titles on Wizard's Tomes.
Yeah, with your perception,
19.
you don't see a title.
Not even a 19?
No, you can tell it's definitely a magical book, but it's not. Looks like one for you to read. It's like it's a personal book.
What's it look like?
Well, it's in a holster, so you can't see what it looks like.
What's the holster look like?
It's leather.
Fascinating. For another character.
Can I roll? I want to roll an Arcana check. Do I know it's a magical book or no? Just know it's a book.
You can roll.
15.
You're pretty sure it's a magical book, as there is a wizard holding it.
Got a book
And
on one
you've
hip and two
clearly
swords on the
seen
other.
this wizard cast spells.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen Belrothian cast spells, even during the battle.
No,
I was under a table the entire time.
you've seen the spells.
Okay.
You're familiar with the magic and how open it is in this world. You have seen magic. You know magic when you see it.
Also, when we were fighting in the alleyway, and how Belle kind of
Oh, yeah, he
maybe
did.
looked like enchanted their sword.
You see the enchantments go, and you also hear the voices.
Okay,
They
I
do
would roll
the
that.
enchantments. With
He
it.
also did some cleanup in the alleyway. Magic cleanup.
I forgot
So-
magic cleanup.
As you
Okay.
guys are heading down the canal, Nahiri, Okri, and Barothian, all three of you, see familiar black Aarakocra staring at you again from the council on the rooftops.
Eve's too busy looking at the water.
That's thematically perfect.
How awake is Sora?
He, as you go on, you listen, there's some pretty deep snores there, but you do know, probably with his training from your guys' exchange, that if you were to wake him up, he'd probably wake up. Probably not all the way there,
Okay.
but he would wake up.
I'm not gonna wake him up, but with my very burly self, I'm going to pick him up gently so he doesn't wake up and put him over my cart.
We're going to put him on the cart.
Yes.
Roll a
Athletics?
athletics.
Alright, I
Wouldn't
can
that be strength?
It's athletics. You can roll athletics for it.
Okay.
Athletics is based on strength.
Okay.
plus 11 athletics. Okay, I got this.
Nice.
That's a 21.
Oh, okay. With the 21, how are you going to open up? As you do go to approach him to move him, you do realize he does have his axes on his lap.
That's fine.
You're just going to move the axes, you're just going to lift them all in one go.
Lift them all in one go, kind of like a fireman carry, and then
Okay.
gently place him onto my cart
Okay.
so that his body is over the hostage.
You go and lift him, you're lifting him, you kind of feel the boat kind of where it's at, just kind of like the top part where you're at, the boat kind of like lifts off the water a little bit. As
She
just,
can't reach the water anymore.
you just lift up off the water and the.
With
Also
that,
turns
I'm
around
also
once.
going to pick up the cart a little bit, like, you're picking up a couch, and then gently scooting it over to make sure the,
Balance.
so the water displacement is
Okay.
equal.
You put him on the. So you put him on there, and you kind of. I guess you go back to the front where Gunther is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright,
what
you
are
do
you
that,
doing?
the whole top part just kind of goes back down.
And I kind of walk over to Ibolsa then, and I whisper, and make sure I keep my head down. We have visitors. If we want to keep our witness alive, we must protect it.
Visitors.
On the rooftops.
Oh. She looks in the reflection of the water.
I mean, kind of hard because the
Well,
concept
yeah.
moving.
I mean, she looks out far enough.
You do see there is dark shapes of them. Look like be dark hair croaker.
Okay.
Just watching you guys as you're going along. You guys just gonna anything else? Or you guys just be on alert?
Do they just look like they're just watching, not
They're just
not
watching.
moving?
I'm gonna go around
Okay.
to the,
The movie they do is that you guys go further down. They kind of fly to keep like a watch on you.
but I'm gonna go around to the people on the boat, who are my compatriots, and if they haven't taken notice, I'm going to kind of inform them, same way I've done with Ibolsa.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's what I do.
Alright, just go around and let everyone know.
Here, you
Yes.
already noticed that she's watching them, has her hands on her daggers, ready.
When you get over to Belrothian, he just says, I've noticed.
Yeah, and he gives you a short nod and carries on. And he's just going to go over to his cart and start sharpening both his blade and also Sora's axes.
Okay. Grab swords. Actually, you do realize they're pretty finely, or one is finely crafted of some of the finest metal.
Hmm.
And you do believe is magical. Though the other one appears to be kind of a bone axe, but it's kind of, while rudimentary, crude, it's still just as effective.
The bone axe, the blade, is it like the blade or the handle? What is made out of bone?
The blade.
The blade is made out of bone. I leave that alone.
Looks to be like bone and stone. You're kind of sure is you're not used to accustomed to working with such like crude materials.
Right. In a jiffy, I might be able to, but I wouldn't dare sharpen that thing, for I could ruin it easily.
Okay.
So I'll sharpen. I'm gonna roll Arcana on his axe to see if I find any runes or enchantments to find out if I need to sharpen it.
Okay.
That is a 11.
Find out it could be sharpened. It just seems to be a kind of the average magical weapon. Definitely better than your normal weapons, but kind of normal runes on it makes it better at cutting through objects.
Okay, so I
Stronger.
would surmise that it's the same enchantment my full blade has.
Most of it looks like the same.
I'll leave it alone. I'm just gonna polish the blades instead.
You're just in there just polishing. It goes by about another hour goes by, and you're just heading there. You do see the driver just where are you? You just to the guild hall or
Yes.
nearby?
The Gilded Hall, please.
Just kind of shoves the beach. You guys came to like a fork in the canals. He kind of goes towards one canal. You guys kind of head towards down like a little tunnel. You're getting close. You guys, this tunnel goes for a little ways. You notice it kind of going under a whole bunch of walkways. You can kind of tell there's people walking up above. Looks like there's like grates and other boards above you. Some parts there might be some peeking out where you do see the air croak again, seeing you. Like, down.
I'm gonna go up to this the ferryman and ask him if it would be possible to go through other canal ways that have mainly tunnels, as it reminds him of home.
Well, he's gonna say, well, there's ones that are as you get closer to the guild hall. There's more.
And he
That's
says,
the most direct route.
let's mainly take that way.
Very well. You see him, he just kind of shoves off and kind of goes in a different direction. You guys do see the kind of gets darker. You see there's actually some torches lit on the walls as you're going through.
On the cart, there is a lantern that has a dragon shard in it, which basically has a permanent brightness, as much as a regular lantern would. So that's kind of giving off a
Okay.
blue hue.
I think most of us can see in the dark anyway.
You guys get closer. You kind of motions as well, taking this way, and you're still underneath kind of the walkways, so you don't really see the sky right away. It's like this is where let you off. You just kind of points the direction. He's just like, oh, if you follow, kind of just point up a little ramp. If you go there, you'll see the guild hall from there.
Thank you.
Again, nods, not this. Smiles, just nods at you. Agree.
You got the better of me. Good on ya.
He taps your shoulder as he walks by. It happens. There's always next time.
And he gets Gunther
Okay.
and pulls along Sora.
You're just gonna keep Sora, let Sora sleep.
Yeah.
If you
Okay.
can sleep through all that, then yeah.
You guys see just as you did hit bumps, Sora kind of opens his eyes, just wakes up. Oh, are we here?
Almost.
I don't want to be a burden. He guys kind of goes to push himself, get up, and starts kind of walking with you guys. You guys see the familiar look of the Gilded Hall. As you get closer, you notice it has spires from the outside of its lands. You're almost to it's kind of the garden surrounding it. You do notice there is kind of with its I guess say that the grounds surrounding it. There's trees and looks like there's some good gardens going by it. Some great masterpieces that you would be impressed with of the stonework and great statues. As you guys are approaching, we will go to Saoirse real quick to see how Saoirse is traveling to the Guild Hall.
So, as far as I'm aware, I left the inn, and do I see what I'm gonna? Is the Gilded Hall within like sight, or do I have to like go down a couple streets to see it?
With its size, it might look in just kind of talking around. They point to the large structure. You do see this very large structure, and you do know it is still quite a distance away, and you're kind of amazed that it's actually a structure. This is non-natural structure that's built and constructed that size. It kind of pretty much rivals from what you saw of the art college. Oh, sorry, you did not see the art college. So,
I did not.
yep, so this is the largest building you've ever seen, actually.
Are there any birds flying around?
Any specific birds you're looking for? Or?
Just like maybe local birds?
You see occasional, might be some seagulls around. Yeah, there's some crows.
Crows, huh?
You see crow flying around just from Aarakocra, along with some airships. So you're staring up in the sky.
Nothing else in the sky that gets my attention?
The birds, you see some pet birds, or it looks like there's some, with your perception, or past perception, you see some looks like messenger pigeons or messenger birds. Occasionally there's an eagle. Look like they're usually the same thing, but you're pretty sure it's someone higher up has their messenger bird.
Okay. I'm gonna duck into an alley and change into a crow and fly my way to the Gilded Hall.
Okay. What is the flight speed of a crow? I think it's 60.
Crow? So I believe it's 60.
It's 50. Yeah.
There's no crow. Go off a raven if that's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just go for Raven.
You have a flight speed. 50 flight speed.
So yeah.
Okay.
Flight speed. You go and find the alleys. You gotta go and to the normal symbols and vocals to be which cast the ritual and try and find yourself. You form changes as it you kind of shrink down and feathers sprout out.
Okay.
You find yourself in the form of a raven.
Yep. So then I will fly up, and as the raven flies to the Gilded Hall.
Fly to the god. You find it to be much quicker as you're flying. As you get to fly over most of these buildings, and you do see there's crowded areas and how the layout is. Looks like it would have been like kind of a zigzag kind of path, unless you took some of the canals.
Yeah.
And you were able to get there quite quickly.
Like in an hour or something, or
The distance it
Actually-
takes you probably about 45 minutes.
yeah.
So you get there pretty quick, and it's actually so quickly you kind of just come to this great structure as you approach it. You see the grounds all around it. It looks like there's trees and there's beautiful gardens built on it. There's a lot of these statues, very ornamental like walls. This great view just rises up, and you've seen it's taller than a lot of the cliffs you've seen off the cliffs near the seaside. All right, so you see this great view structure. It has a great dome, multicolored dome, more ivory than anything else, but it looks kind of multicolors and just get a great dome on the top. There's several spires, 4 spires that are on the outskirts of this building, kind of just great towers.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what they're for, what their uses are for, but you see there's several archways and it's multi-story. You even say your understanding of the buildings looks to be about a 15-story, if not more. From just a quick look, you know it's greater than 15 stories.
Assuming I know what stories are.
Well, you probably could say like the levels. You know how stairs work. So.
Well, yeah. So from here, is there like crowds all over the place?
From what you've seen, this one's actually they're kind of sparse. The people around here are kind of sparse. Looks like there might be more people collected on certain parts around the guild hall. It's still busy, but it's nowhere near being as crowded as it was when you guys were going through like the festival.
Is there a clear entrance to the Gilded Hall that I can see? Or is there like many entrances?
There's many entrances. You do see, if you're looking for a clear spot, you do see some wooded areas you can go fly down to and just change back.
It's not that. I want to keep an eye out for the party I'm waiting on.
You do see one of these great statues that are kind of surround the building. If you were to possibly stand on one of these constructs, you have a good view.
Okay, I'll perch up on one of those and wait until I believe I see someone, but I'll keep like.
I was gonna say, how long can you hold the phone?
What's your level?
Based off con, right?
6.
Con. Spells.
3 hours.
Oh, you hold it more than enough. That after a while, you do see the familiar party of your traveling companions, plus another rather large golden dragonborn traveling with them.
I think to myself, this must be who I was warned about. So I will fly down. Maybe where the party's approaching to, and like change back.
So you're gonna like fly down in front of them and just change?
No.
Like all dramatically, or you're
No.
gonna go and find a spot
Ah,
and then change and
That'd be
meet
a
up
good
with them?
entrance.
No, I'm gonna find a spot, then change, and then like step out.
Okay. All right. You guys are as the rest of the group. You guys are kind of walking along. You guys just see these great statues just surrounding this guild hall. It looks like there's a bunch of different races. There's anything else you guys are going to look for specific ones.
No, I've just been low key keeping an eye out for Saoirse since that's where I told her to meet us.
I'm just gonna gawk at the statues and proclaim, "By my beard!
Oh, okay. You
By my beard!" And every turn I look, I see an even greater statue. By my beard!
You do see a dwarven statue.
Beard for sale.
By Dumathoid's beard!
Just seasoning that on everything.
As you guys move forward, you do see a familiar, it looks like someone quite ahead of you. Before you get to the guild hall, there's behind one of these statues, a figure approaches. And it won't do, because your direction, you do realize this is Saoirse. Saoirse walks up out.
Hello.
Hi, Saoirse.
By my... Oh, you're not a statue.
And as you walk out, you do see this large golden dragon will just walk towards you, just raise his axes.
He also like runs up and grabs on his robe.
I run away.
Okay. You see, as you all see, as you watch it approaches, and Saoirse kind of runs back around behind the corner. That Saoirse
Kinda
came from.
He's like,
Oh,
That's. You hear he slaps his hip. Knock it off.
is this when you're
Yes, she's our friend.
sheaths the axes? My apologies.
She drops his robe and walks off.
I
towards
leer
Saoirse.
at him, and I don't say a word.
From behind the statue?
No, from behind the statue. I'm not coming out.
Yeah, you guys see the you see kind of the half face of Saoirse looking around the corner, just glaring. You just feel the glare as it's at Sora.
Saoirse, it's okay. He's with us.
And Okri kind of speaks up and says, "Now, get away from the statue. You're blemishing its image." And I rush up to the statue, take out my polishing cloth. Now, she didn't mean it.
You're getting quite some puzzled looks as you guys all see this dwarf just, shh, it's alright. Just kind of polishing, getting the gleam back on the statue.
And he kind of yells back to the surrounding onlookers, "Have you never looked at a man who admires great art?"
They kind of just as she gets all applauding her. There's a thumbs up to you. You can see a couple of dwarves go by.
And
Do it, Lloyd! They kind of walk all along.
yeah, he gives him a respectful nod.
Belro in a really low voice is just like, he's not doing a good job not being crazy.
You hear he kind of leans into you. I told you guys.
Lean to, who do you lean to?
Leaning into, like, Belro, or whoever's closest. It's probably Belro's here, and she's probably been, like, hanging back. She's been looking at your book the entire time.
You're truly fascinated by it. As you guys kind of move forward, you guys just come to the side of Saoirse. You're still by the statue?
Yeah, I'm still by the statue. I'm still not keeping my eyes off of
Sora?
Sora.
My apologies, and he puts a great hand out.
He's with us. He fights for Ibolsa.
He drew his weapons out at me.
He's a little over enthusiastic about protecting me.
Consider him a bodyguard. For Ibolsa only.
Balsa size.
Okay. And I kind of skirt around his extended arm, just
Let me see.
towards Belrofian.
Sora just puts the hand down as he's skirting. I will work hard to earn your trust.
You have a long way to go.
No one trusts poor Sora.
Now as you guys just kind of make your way towards the entrance of the guild hall.
As we're walking away, I kind of pat Sora, I guess on the small of his back, because that's where I reach up to. That's okay. You tried.
Kind of just nods. You're a grunt of affirmation. So you guys approach the guild hall. You notice it's a grand entrance, and they did not did not spare any expense in the designing of this building. There's there's a different stone, or just different stones are used with it. There's great pillars that hold up a this walkway, and then there's looks like there's different stairs, and there's actually like ramps that would lead up. Also, it looks like there'd be a kind of fortified doors. There looks like the fortified doors you'd normally see in like a castle. And there's like smaller doors for looks like to be visitors. So you do realize that look like they can bring in some large objects in here.
Here's kind of relaxed a little bit more. But can I roll a perception to see if the Aarakocra that were following us are still nearby?
You can.
I'm gonna help you with that as I notice what you're doing.
Or I mean, or you just ask someone.
I know,
It'd be in character. It's just
Okay.
who I am.
Alright.
Yeah.
So you'd have advantage on that.
Advantage. Okay. I'm gonna roll 19.
You're a dice tosser. Oh no.
Huh? Yeah. You haven't seen me do that?
No.
19. Oh crap. 23.
So there. As you're looking around, you don't really see the aircraft that came this way, but you do notice you think there's some dark shapes over by where the ground start. Looks like they're kind of over by the gates area.
I noticed her looking around, and I'm like, Nihiri, what's wrong?
She leans down and kind of whispers, we were being followed. Do you see... Let me know if you see any Aarakocra, black Aarakocra around. They were black Aarakocra, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Ibalsa raises her hand to like the little pendant on her neck, and then she addresses everyone in the group. You guys remember we've got these, right?
No.
She says that with the stone, so you guys hear it all in your heads.
Even still, I look around.
You do remember that you just saw quite a bit of them while as you're flying around as a raven.
Were they anywhere near the Gilded Hall?
Um,
What about... Actually, never mind. What about presently? Do I see any Aarakocra around the vicinity?
you do see the same kind of dark shapes, and you're pretty sure when you were flying, you remember them kind of sprouting in there in the other parts of the city as well.
I noticed some Aarakocra around over there, but as I was flying over, they were all over the city.
Sounds about right. Oh, she's using the stone to speak. It's still on her tail.
I guess
She has not taken it off.
you're just staring there, just Sora's just staring as there's like a long silence.
Just all standing around awkwardly.
Ibalsa's making it look like she's like admiring the architecture, but she's still using her thing.
Okri kind of just pats the small of Solar's back and says, "You'll get used to it. They ignore me too."
Kind of looks down a little bit as you say, are you
I'm not even using the magic stone. And I'm not deceiving
alright,
either.
you just ignoring questioningly.
No. Collective dissociation. And I am trying to deceive.
I'm gonna help with that.
Alright, reception.
Hold on. I just want to see what the first one was.
I'm gonna roll
that was
insight, actually.
16. And then 18. So 18.
So, that is a 9 plus 5.
You see, he as you look at him, he looks like he's just nodding. I'm like, perhaps, but I will earn your trust. He just continues onward.
Is that all he says?
Seems like I just think about it, takes it in stride.
And Urki walks up to Nahiri and puts his hands on his hips and says, "Where to?"
We're looking for Athos.
Athos. So DM, where am I going?
You can do a gut check.
Where is the fees? I've never done a gut check, so that's just D20s as well.
Yeah.
D20 based off your wisdom.
Wisdom? Okay. Crap.
So your wisdom modifier.
How is that even worse? Shoot. That's a 3. Wait, is that the right one?
Is your wisdom negative?
Yeah.
Then
Alright.
And it would take
I'd
away.
say, yeah, it's a 3. So you are stumped at first as you're just trying to think off on it, but I'm saying your character, you do realize and come to your senses. You guys are just staring off into space. You guys, you have to go to the Thieves Guild section, kind of part of the guild hall.
Okay. Okay. We need to go to the Thieves Guild section, which is DM which way?
You know what's inside the building.
Inside the building? Is there a reception desk in front of us?
Hi, where's the
You're not
Thieves
inside
Guild?
the building yet.
Huh?
You're still at the near the entrance.
Oh.
We're looking.
Are you guys gonna walk
Hey,
in?
Thieves Guild.
How big is the entrance? Would it accommodate my ram and cart?
You do know this door would definitely fit your cart.
Do I see other carts going in?
Not to this door.
Is it socially acceptable to do this thing, DM?
You do not see carts being pulled through this door.
Okay.
Would I know if it'd be socially acceptable for him to bring that in?
You do know that there's other entrances for the carts.
Would it be safer for him to just leave it outside?
That'd be up to your guys' discretion.
Okay. Nikiri looks at Oak.
Okri's
Okri.
about ready to go in through those doors, and he's holding onto the reins of Gunther. He stops mid-stride and looks at you.
Hey, there are other entrances for the carts. It's not. I don't think it'd be appropriate to go through the front door. With.
You tell me this now? Well, lead the way.
I don't know where I'm going.
You guys do with your pass. You do see if there's some guards stationed outside the entrance.
Okay. Here he's gonna walk up to the guard.
You walk up this dwarven guard.
Why the dwarves? Okay. Pardon me, sir. Which entrance would we take if my companion here wanted to bring his cart inside with us?
Not this one.
Well, which one?
Another one.
Which one?
Over there.
Which way?
Okri just looks over where he kind of jots his head and... Ah! Much obliged.
Just nods. Of course. I could always take the cart there. For a price.
That's Okru's decision.
And he pats the cart. This cart has my own product in it. Blood and sweat included. I require the most careful amount of transport. I prefer to do it by myself.
All right.
Okay. I guess we go off in the direction. Whichever way.
All right. You guys walk your ways through, and you hear more gawking from Okri as he kind of sees all these other grand statues. You guys make your way to another entrance, and you see there's some ramps there. They kind of lead inward.
Okay. I mean, I guess we're going up the ramps.
As we're going up the ramps, I'm basically... Why, of course! That's genius! Why didn't I think of that? The stonework! That is a technique I have never seen before. Don't you all agree?
As you go up this ramp, there is the...
I'm sure I've never seen it before either.
As you go up the ramp, there looks to be like someone like a catalog or someone kind of like a little outpost thing just right over there. Is this the only wagon?
I hand him my manifest.
Says the person. All right. Name.
Okri, Sootbeard, MacGuffin, Brightbleed.
Oh, the Brightblade clan.
Aye.
You do realize this is a human you're talking to, though. Oh, nice. Haven't had one of you visit for some time.
Rightly so. We have been busy on the fronts against the goblins and orcs.
Well, we will put your wagon in stored and have your great ram penned and fed.
Very well.
So we will take it there. More motions for some. You see some other.
And I kind of hold him off a little bit. There are live products in there. Chickens, for example. They are startled easily. I prefer you not to lift the tarp. They prefer the dark.
Any exotic lives forms we should know about?
A few spices here and there.
Are the spices going to eat anything? I said exotic creatures.
No.
All right. All right, boys. Oh.
And then he kind of like leans in next to Nahiri. Perchance are chickens exotic here?
Are they exotic?
You know they're not. You know they're pretty common.
Okay.
Then no,
Right, and then are you a guild member?
not of this guild.
Nahiri shows her Thieves Guild badge. I'm here to see the Thieves Guild.
I also give out my my College of Gnomish Invention and Design pendant, and also Mastersmith Work pendant, and other trade pendants and stuff like that.
Here's my degrees.
He just kind of nods. Impressive. Tell you what, we'll put it under as, well, first, see with you.
Unfortunately, yes.
All right, so, never mind. We can just put you under as a guild member. So instead of the 15 silver, it becomes a 10.
Very well. And he hands over 2 gold
Kind of shrugs
and says, "The extra gold is to give Gunther just a bit more to eat."
all right. You notice they kind of go down a ramp, bring him down a ramp that goes downward into the ground.
Okay.
Oh, as you're a member of the guild, I'm guessing this isn't your first time here.
Also, like as he goes down, he yells out, "Gunther prefers apples!"
You guys,
Nahiri just kind of shakes her head and is like, yes, sir, it's not my first time. However, can you please remind me of where exactly I would need to go?
well, where are you going?
The Thieves Guild area.
Oh, you want to see the thieves
We're
guild.
looking for some other of my coworkers.
All right, well, if you were to go down into the main lobby, they'll direct you to where you need to go to.
Thank you.
And I'm going to talk to this guy too. Basically, the surface conversation of using Thieves' Cant is just admiring the artwork and praising that he's so lucky to work here, and admiring all this beautiful stuff every day. But the Thieves' Cant is basically asking him, one, does he understand Thieves' Cant? And 2, if he does, we have a witness that might be against the best interests of the guild.
In response, he's saying, "It is a great privilege working here. I love seeing the arts."
Okay. That's fair.
He's nods here. Oh, and you. Oh, and careful you do not brandish your weapons too much. If there is any, as guild members, you should know if there is any strife or rivalries, those are to be left out of here, as you are well aware this is neutral ground.
Yes, sir. I'll keep my party in check. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Mostly concerned with the big one. He kind of sort of points to him. He just nods. I am a knight. I am a knight. I will do my best.
Harry turns to him. She's like, don't draw your weapon unless someone's going to kill us.
Alright. You guys make your way in.
That's not fair. What if I want to show off my handiwork?
Unless you're being asked, then please don't. Any sign of drawing the weapon can be seen as a threat, and this is neutral ground, and we will get kicked out and or thrown in jail. And that is something I don't want to deal with today.
Says you.
Yeah.
He walks
Says
forward
the actual
past you.
guild member here.
As you walk into the guild hall, you see the main lobby. There's several, looks like the, kind of the, not booths, but like kind of a, I'm trying to think of the word now. So there's a people for information desk, you say? It looks like there's desks.
Receptionist?
Yeah, receptionists over there. Desks. As you look to the sides, you see there's several several hallways. Looks like some actually go downwards. There's several stairways that kind of near looks to be like a giant tower in the center of this building. And there's stairways that follow along this tower up to other levels. For you to see, it just keeps going up and up and up. And you do see there are stairways that go down. So through observation, you do know it would actually go downwards also as well.
Nice. Just off the top of my head, would I know which way to go, or would I have to go at reception?
As you know, it would probably be easy. How long has it been since you would have came here, or if you've ever been here?
I'd imagine she's been there before. She's been in the guild for a while.
It's been a while, as you know. Your work takes you to the other islands.
Okay.
You don't really have to come and visit here. You hear more of the news from others, from
Okay.
secondhand.
And she probably won't remember. She's gonna go to the counter.
There's receptions there.
Yeah. Pardon me, I haven't been here in a while. Can you remind me where the Thieves Guild area is, please?
You do see this female gnome just turns around. Well, what is it you're looking for?
Looking for my compatriots. I was informed he was here, and I need to speak with him. I was told he was here at the Gilded Hall in the Thieves Guild area.
Ah, in their section. Well, kind of points to on the stairways. If you take that stairways down, you will find their Thieves Hall Guild area. It'll just be down there.
Okri just start walking that way in a fast pace.
Were you even in the area when I asked?
Mm-hmm.
You all walked up.
Oh, okay.
We're all following you.
You're my ducklings.
Not a single file line.
No.
You
She's
guys-
still gonna think ducklings, though.
You all just gonna follow after Okri we see him go.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Okri, just see what he gets up to.
Good luck!
She politely bows. Thank you, ma'am. And just kind of like quickly walks over, falling behind.
Okay.
You guys go down this flight of stairs kind of leads to a underway, kind of another level down below. You get down there, you still see there's a lot more people down there than you thought there would be. Definitely from the upper level that you're just on, to the main level. Kind of people are going back and forth. It's like you're kind of in a good hurry as people move around.
Okay. I guess I quicken my pace to make sure I'm staying out of their way.
Right?
No, they were just, I guess, roll. Do they look panicked when they're going by, or no?
Some of them do look like it looks like there's different ones carrying like paperwork. Others are carrying, looks like some boxes.
Oh.
Others are transporting goods. Or just moving around. Others look like they're in deep conversation, kind of standing around.
Alright. I guess we just keep going then.
As you guys travel along, you do realize you would notice that you were getting some eyes, definitely. As people are looking at your group.
Feels like we're being. So I use my. What's this?
Setting stone.
Sending stone. I say to
The whole group.
the whole group.
Group chat.
Why
Like
is,
immediate group chat.
why is everyone looking at us?
I respond, maybe because we're all a little unusual to be in a group together.
You do realize it wouldn't be everybody, but everyone's kind of, you get some quick glances, but there's definitely people kind of just staring off at you just as you guys are going by.
Who are they mainly staring at?
It's just your group in general.
Just everyone.
So you can roll a perception if you want to try to find that. Or, I guess you found it. You realize they were staring at Nahiri a lot.
Why am I being stared at? I'm wearing a hood.
I didn't tell you.
Gee, maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Maybe because they know you.
Huh?
Out of game. Maybe because they know you.
You do, and there's also some staring out right at Balsa.
Balsa's dressed for
Out of
nicely,
game.
by the way,
Racist.
Well, you can tell them that if you want to.
Do I spot any thieves count?
There is it looks like we have quite a bit going around, but not as much as you would have thought.
Okay. For thieves count, the main thing that I'm looking for when I'm walking through these halls is either words of aggression, such as intruder, trespasser, or other things. Just to be on an alert status.
Okay. You don't know thieves count, right?
No.
It's your passive is 14, right?
15.
15?
Yeah.
If you're starting for this, you would more realize that when some are doing it, they kind of stop when your party goes by.
Okay.
Can I roll perception to see if I, one, recognize anyone, and to see, like, to identify, like, read their expressions more. Like, if they're cautious or they're, like, for them, it's like, this is your target.
Yeah, you can roll.
Oh, why?
Roll expressions.
Is that a 6 or 9? Actually, I can't tell if that's a 6 or a 9.
Does it have a dot on it?
Yeah.
Or a
6.
line.
6?
Yep.
Because they're both in the same place, so. Okay, so that's a 6, so 10. Yeah, I'm gonna roll inspiration. Might as well.
You get one every session.
Oh, fuck.
We roll it.
Well, it's a 16.
Alright, so what's the total?
16.
16? Okay. Looking around, it's kind of hard to get some of the shadier characters. They kind of have their masks.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them still have masks. You do notice with 16, you notice there's some of the eyes that they kind of look kind of aggressively towards you. Is their body, their body speech kind of gives it away. They're just kind of look like they're sizing you up a little bit. And for looking for people you know, you do see some thieves, and they kind of nod to you as you go by.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some of the worried look. They kind of look to you and look back at the kind of other side of the hallway. Some other figures.
That's what the figures. What are they looking? The other figures.
They look like to be looking at some the other hooded figures or across the hall, kind of staring at you guys.
Okay. Under my breath, I'm gonna say,
Oh.
"What a fanciful place full of moonlighters." And he kind of just stares, side-eyeing Nahiri.
Moonlight. At a game, I don't understand.
Hmm?
I don't
You're,
understand.
You do a little bit of less than legal work on this side.
Moonlighting. Any job
Oh.
under the moon.
Oh, okay.
As you guys cover, you do see the insignia of the Thieves Guild
Mm-hmm.
over on a sign over a certain area.
Okay. Nahiri directs the group over that direction. At a game, would I know it'd be appropriate to bring non-guild members in? Since it's a public area, would it be okay?
You would know that you can bring others if they're interested in joining the guild,
Mm-hmm.
or if they have business with the guild, like if they have a job. Taking outsiders, as long as they have a member of the guild with them, is acceptable. It's depends what you ask.
Okay. Okay, so before we go in, Harry's gonna pull the group aside. It might not be best to have everyone go in. I could probably bring in one person with me, which would probably be best be Belrothian, since he's the one, our unofficial leader.
I'll go. I know thieves can't as well. And I've worked with your lot.
Yeah, I don't think it's a really great idea to bring Belrothian, of all people, into the middle of a Thieves Guild.
I don't feel.
This is... Okay, I don't know if I can trust you going in there with me. Are you gonna throw an axe at someone as soon as they say something wrong?
Why would you assume that? I'd rather chop their heads off with my blades. In retaliation for my own threatened life, of course. We're here for a mission. I am not going to mess things up.
To be fair, Okri has been very good at negotiating.
This isn't so much about negotiation, it's more so just getting information to see if my compatriots in there.
I will act as your muscle.
Before we go any further, I'm going to say to our listeners that Cody, our new player Cody, has returned, so he will be playing his character Sora. Continue.
You need not waste your thoughts on me.
Too late.
Nahiri, I think it's fine.
It is settled.
Bring Okri with you.
Okay. I'll bring him in. You guys stay out here. And then in the sending zone, she's gonna warn you guys about the hooded figures in the corner who's been kind of watching.
He takes both of his axes, his hand axes, and hands them to Nahiri.
What are you doing?
Giving you my trust. And hopefully yours as well.
I don't think I can carry those.
Why not?
DM, how is that a strength check? Those
They're
are
normal
great.
axes.
They're normal axes.
Yeah, you could carry normal axes.
Think like a hatchet, but
Oh, okay.
dwarven made throwing
Okay.
axes.
They're not like his full blade that you've seen him swinging around. And
You just loop it
Cut
underneath
people.
your belt.
Okay. Okay, and she takes them for like sighing and hooks them under her belt. I appreciate the gesture. And she turns to Sora because you didn't hear what she said in the Sending Stone, and kind of like motions you to bend down because obviously you're too tall. And like in your ear whispers, "There's hooded figures in the corner. Keep an eye. We are being followed."
Sora just looks around and where?
And,
In the corner.
Which corner?
You
A corner.
you do realize that you're kind of more in a rounded kind of hallway.
It makes
Where
it even
were they?
funnier.
Are you just saying hooded figures?
The ones that were. You said there was a group of hooded figures that were
There's a
watching.
bunch of groups of hooded figures.
Valkyrie's just going to kind of do the come hither sign to Sora to bend down. Just stick to your job. Protect Ibosa, and if necessary, protect the others.
Will do.
Aye.
Stay safe out there.
You as well.
We're just going in this room here. We'll be a short while. And don't forget, don't draw your weapon unless you are going to be killed. This is a neutral zone. Supposed to be, anyways. And she's gonna walk up and head up into the room.
So this room that would be there's rooms kind of looks to be like a portion that's kind of cut out from like the main hallway, the big thick hallway that you guys kind of walking through. Kind of goes in. There is more of a looks like a receptionist again behind a desk. Looks like it goes further. Look, you can tell looks like there's little almost shops. You can almost think there's little shops in there, and kind of goes back and out of the view of everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Okay. She's gonna walk up to the counter.
I'll walk side by side with you.
As soon as Nihiri leaves, Belrothian would hold the Sending Stone and send to Nihiri, please let me know when you're talking to Athos, and if you do reach Shaw.
If I do, well, out of character, what? If you do reach
Athos
Athos, yeah.
and Shaw.
Character you're trying.
Oh, if we do find Shaw. Okay.
So,
Pretty much, please keep tabs with me.
whenever so this is what my character is going to do. Whenever Nahiri is talking to others by thieves' cant or other means, he's going to keep watch and constantly relay that information through the Sending Stone.
Okay. She's going to go to the receptionist. Pardon me, ma'am. I was informed that there's a Mr. Athos here. Is he still in this area?
You see this figure. It looks to be a human. Just a human female. Just stares at you. Kind of more elderly.
Mhm.
And who's asking?
She shows her badge. I'm here for a job. I'm here about a job.
She just goes and leans in, looks at you. Nahiri, right? Leans back.
Yes.
Why do you want to speak to Athos?
It's like I said. It's English. Good lord. It's in retrospect. God, I can't speak today.
Regards.
Regards. Thank you. It is in regards to one of my jobs. He has possible information.
So you're gonna go through, looks down and motions for that person to bring the paperwork. I believe you were given the job with through Darkfeather a job to procure goods from a ship.
Yes, that one has been completed. Darkfeather sent me here to speak with Athos in regards to another mission.
She's gonna stir around. Is this in regards to the drama going around Freehaven?
Yes.
And I'm guessing you're the one who hired you wishes to remain anonymous.
Out of character. I'm trying to think if she would. No, it's probably public knowledge. Did we agree on whether or not we would keep us being agent secret?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were being
Yeah.
cautious on that.
Okay. Alright, then, back in character. Yes, ma'am. However, Darkfeather did direct me to Athos.
Well, if an elder senior member asked, are you petitioning as a guild member to see Athos?
Out of character petitioning?
You're asking remember you're using your membership to
Asking for an
Go ask.
audience.
Yeah.
ask for audience as a member.
Okay. In character, sure.
And who is this? She kind of points towards Oakley.
He is my partner in this job.
Aye. I be the muscle. Nothing more, nothing else.
Your muscle will have to wait to the side as you speak to Athos. Guild members only.
Of course. She turns to Oakry. As soon as this is the furthest you can go, she's gonna hand back the axes.
No. You will keep them until later.
I would prefer you be. Okay.
And he kind of points to his gigantic big blade on his back.
Okay.
Not needed.
Okay. She nods and turns back to the receptionist. Alright, is he here?
Follow me.
And,
She goes, stares at you, and kind of points to there you see some seats. She kind of points to one.
you wouldn't have any fences nearby. I may peruse their wares, stock up, if you will.
She's going to do an insight check on you.
I'm a soldier of fortune. What do you take me for?
As a soldier, I believe you're told this is neutral ground.
That's right, and so am I.
Do you have money?
I'm a dwarf. What do you take me for?
Feel free to see our wares. She kind of points to a little side. Looks like there's a door that goes into a side. Follow me. Kind of motions you to follow her.
Okay. And she's following.
You're led down a kind of hallway. Kind of goes around. Kind of lose track of where you're going. You kind of pass by other doorways.
Mm-hmm.
Brings you to. You kind of stops you and wait here. She kind of moves the curtain. Kind of walks through.
Okay. Roll perception to see if I see anything weird or out of place.
Alright.
14. Oh, I'm impressed.
You see nothing weird. You do see a figure kind of comes out of kind of one of the looks like they were coming out of the walls. Either you didn't see them out of there, just looks at you and just nods. And kind of they disappear back in the wall. They just disappear.
She just kind of gives like a slow wave, like, okay.
You do realize this figure was armed though.
Okay. Do I know what that thing was?
You're pretty sure it's the security for this section.
Okay.
Thieves Guild security.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, no, she won't be that surprised. She'll just kind of wave.
And after a little bit of time goes by, you see the other woman come back out. I thought I was going to speak to you. Kind of opens the curtain for you to go enter.
Okay. She's gonna go ahead and enter.
Right? You enter. You just see this looks like to be a little room. Kind of, it's like loose crates and whatnot around, and over kind of further back behind some of these crates, you see a little desk. There's a figure sitting there in a chair, kind of back towards you. Just kind of motions for you to follow. To come towards her.
Okay. She's going to cautiously approach and take her hood off, as would be appropriate. Are you assets?
Well, depends on what's the law.
Darkfeather sent me here.
How is my old friend?
She kind of starts like fiddling with her hair, like nervously. I don't know. Last I saw him, he was helping me escape.
Did he get caught up with all the commotion going around?
As far as you guys haven't heard?
Oh, we know. That is why, did you feel the tension as you walked through the halls?
No, I did. I saw some faces from the guild that made it out. I haven't seen Darkfeather, though. As far as I know, he was facing off with the Assassin's Guild that attacked.
Yes, it's happening in more places than just there. I wouldn't count him out. He knows how to handle himself. So, but I doubt we're here to just talk about Darkfeather. What brings you here?
I need information.
And I might have this.
Well, word from Darkfeather says you would. The easiest way to out of character, I'm going to roll perception to see if are we alone in this room? Is it just like a private room?
You roll perception, but from what you see, it looks like you're alone.
Okay. I'm going to trust that then, for now.
So, thanks for your. So, the back is still turned towards you, also as well.
Before I give out any information, how do I know if you're Athos?
You don't. You have never met me, and I have never met you. Seems to be just keeps working on some looks like some paperwork on the desk.
Okay. And his back is still turned.
Mhm.
Is this like a U desk?
Oh, I was thinking you walked in. There was kind of a crates kind of block obscuring it, so as you kind of go around the crates, the desk is kind of right next to the wall. And they're sitting in a chair over by the desk. This little desk, and they're kind of look like they're doing the paperwork, or you don't really know what they're working on. Kind of back towards you.
Okay. She's gonna lean up against the crate. Okay, let's make this simple then. I'm looking for Shaw.
So the motion just stops and puts like their quill down. How do you know Shaw?
Personally, I've never met him. However, I was sent here to inquire about him.
By Darkfeather?
Not just Darkfeather, no. The man I've been hired for a new job, and we are in need of Mr. Shaw. Or Miss.
Well, I have not been informed by any new job, so it must not be through the guild.
It is not, no. But as far as my understanding, without Shaw, a lot of people are going to lose their lives. And that's not good for our business.
It wouldn't be, but it's not the first time lives have been lost. Okay, this person just turns around, you see it's normally a human male, just their sleeves are cut on the arms, they're pretty much kind of well toned, kind of the hair is cut really nice and short, kind of like a little goatee. The one look like they have a tattoo going down on one of their arms. Several leather belts with a bunch of bags, and you see it looks like a short sword, some daggers, kind of worn trousers with like combat boots. But loss of life hardly seems a good reason to tell you of the whereabouts of Shaw.
That's fair.
Who is your... Who gave you this job?
I'm going to use the Sending Stone to talk to Belrothian real quick before I answer that.
And he stops you. Hand off.
I have to find out if I'm even allowed to disclose that information.
That's up to you.
She kind of just rubs her face. Trying to figure out.
I'll make this very simple. Persuade me.
I actually forgot the name again.
Roll history.
No, the name of the Lord. I had it written down, but I think I tore the page out.
No history.
Why would you do that to me? Okay, fine. $16.
You remember his name is Lord Faustus Bararian. High Lord
Okay.
Faustus Bararian.
Bararian?
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. I was hired by Lord Faustus Bararian. I'm sure you are aware of the strife for the crown.
I've heard the rumors.
Well, the other lords are planning to attack the city. 2 are neutral, 2
Lords?
uncles, I believe.
The Crown Princes.
Yes.
I think they're going to attack for you.
We are almost positive. They have hired the Assassin's Guild.
They have not hired the Assassin's Guilds.
They have not hired the Assassin's Guild?
He seems like he just stands up. You wish to ask for aid, and you do not even know who you are fighting.
I'm well aware of who you're fighting.
I would use that stone on your neck for some guidance.
That's not the spell.
He turns around, puts his back.
Okay. Well, yeah, she... This is why I don't want to take lead. Okay, she uses your stones, contacts Belrithian. Bell, I'm in contact with Athos. I'm getting my information here mixed up. We need to persuade him in order to give us the information we seek. I told him we are working with Lord Faustus about the scuffle for the crown, but we need something else to convince him.
So can I listen in on that?
Are you answering just a barrel thing, or are you doing a group message?
We'll do group message.
Okay. So yeah, you all hear that.
Epulse immediately goes in. What about the pirates? The hostages?
You do know I have a hostage we can interrogate. It's the witness we brought here for that very reason. It is evidence.
Do I see like their mouths moving when they're doing
No.
this?
No, did you see? What's your perception?
My perception is a 15. Passive.
You would see kind of they're all like reaching these stones on their neck.
Oh, I lied to you earlier and told you we were all collectively dissociating.
Oh, yeah.
And you believed me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Rest in peace.
Mine's tucked away when I look. It looks like I'm reaching in for something like a religious totem.
Okay.
Where did I put it last?
Looks like I'm praying every time I do that.
You can ask that everyone else around.
Belrothian would, instead of replying to Nahiri, he would let the High Marshal know that Nahiri is in contact at this moment with Athos and he needs persuading.
You don't really. It takes a little bit, and need a. That's your job. You do it.
I'll give you another update when we hear about this Shaw.
Affirmative. I am in a meeting right now. Do not disturb me.
Beep.
Okay.
Message back here. Message back when you have results, not problems.
Dang.
Does Belrothian do that little mumbling and like in character?
No, that was me at Carson. Like, fuck off, Carson. She said for me to tell her when we meet with Shaw. So.
And you're not with Shaw. You're talking to Athos.
Details. Okay. Here he turns back to Athos. We have information that there are pirates gathering, getting ready to attack. They have hostages from the generals. So half of the navy is gone. There's no defenses for your free haven. And we also managed to capture a out of character. What was he again?
Assassin.
He was an assassin.
Assassin. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay, back in character. We managed to capture one of the assassins.
The pirates in this war do not interest me at all. We will go on. Again, and then you say you have a hostage. And you bring them here. A neutral area. If they are discovered, that you will lose this hostage.
Are you going to inform them about this hostage?
Because they're staring at you, kind of looks back to the wall. And, no. I will pretend I did not know anything of it. If you are found out, that is on you.
So what information do you want or need in order to get me what I need?
What information do you want and need? I am not the one looking for Shaw.
All I need is where is he? Or who? Who? What? There's nothing on him other than he is a mystery, other than he's a legend. Someone you go to in times of great need. And this, as far as I can tell, it was a great need. Free Haven's people are in danger. If the if the crown princes get what they want, they're going to make us slaves. They're going to take the Thieves Guild, make us assassins.
You're talking, you see him just shake his head. Who will bring this? You're assuming who you're at war with. Who is your enemy? I ask you again. Shaw will not put up with this.
Let me find the other two names of the lords.
Who has the coin? Who is backing?
Lord Faustus that I
Not
told you.
you.
No.
The assassins. The pirates. Ken sits back down, stares at you. If you cannot tell me the simple information, it's not worth for Shaw's interest to meet with you.
And why do you get so much say as to who he meets?
That's simple. I am the only person who knows who it is. What do you have? Do you have anything, some greater leverage against me?
Leverage? No. I'm going to use the stone again because I don't know where my name sheet went. What were the names of the two uncles that hired the pirates?
Are you using the stone to speak to
Yeah.
us? Okay.
I thought it was
Strago.
the Strago family that.
Yeah, it was an uncle, but in tandem
Uncle.
with the uncles.
The Strago family hired
You can roll a
them.
gut check if you want.
Please. Good lord. I don't know where my sheet went. I had all this information last time.
Struggle was involved within the attack
I use
on the ship.
inspiration.
Okay.
Is that plus anything?
That's just your wisdom modifier.
I'll give between all your friends, between everyone you talk to, I'll give you advantage. So you roll again.
I'm gonna switch dice.
Thank
here.
you, oh merciful DM.
Thanks, God.
He knows I can't go anywhere else. I convince him. This is why I wanted Belroth again with me. That is a 10.
What's
No,
the-
wisdom is -1, so it's a 9.
Oh my God.
May I do a history check and then relay that information?
Are you gonna relay what they're asking? Sure, everyone can roll. I'll say that.
All right.
Except you. Sorry.
I know.
Your character doesn't.
Here, you can have my 23.
What do you tell?
Well, what do I need to know exactly? Because I know the.
Who are you fighting?
Well, we're fighting the Minarans and Navistov the Strago, and then that one family whose name I can't quite remember because I don't think I wrote it down.
Navastov?
No, I've got that one. The Builders.
The Durberg?
Durberg, yeah, that.
Okay, so Strago, Durberg. So Strago, Durberg, and Minarin, you said? I remember the Minarin.
Yeah, they're being backed by Tiberius Bararian.
Backed by Tiberius. Bararian?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Princess.
And they're the ones who hired the Assassin's Guild
Part of the Assassin's Guild.
part.
I got a 22. Or unless
That was 23.
Is that everything
Yeah.
I needed?
Unless you wanted to add anything.
the Minarin family bought properties and have summoning circles that we don't know the locations to. That's pretty worrying.
Quickly. Persuade Athos.
Go, David,
So
go,
I'm
go.
relaying this information. I got a 17 plus 7
Okay.
for the history check. I'm relaying information as Nahiri's talking.
You're not in the same room.
No.
No.
Through.
You can hear
But
him
still.
speak in your head.
Still.
I'm
Oh.
trying to give you a recollection and hopefully give you advantage by aiding you in this endeavor.
Okay. Okay. Okay, she's going to turn back to him. Do you know the Strago family?
He just gives you like a look like you're stupid.
Yeah, no, she's pissed off. She's just, yeah. There's the
Let's make this
Strago, the
simple. Let's pretend I know everyone you know. Tell me what's going on.
it's a stone. She's just probably thinking I'm just gonna stab him. she just wants to leave. The Strago, the Durberg, and Minarin family are being backed by
Tiberius.
Tiberius. And Tiberius is the one who has hired part of the Assassin's Guild, who is attacking our guilds. The Durberg family has mysterious summoning circles. We don't know what they're doing, but
What did you just say?
mysterious summoning circles.
No, before that.
Tiberius.
What family?
Oh no, Baron.
No, that's not the point I was getting at, Deborah.
No, I said part of the
You said
Assassin's
the
Guild. That's
Durberg.
what.
Minarin
No,
family.
what family did you say has the
Durberg.
summoning? No, I said Minarin family has the summoning
Yeah, Menard.
circles.
Okay,
They bought
so as
properties.
you have advantage with the persuasion check. I'm basically relaying all this information to you. So yeah.
I just
This is
want
what
to go back to
happens
bed.
when you have too much lore. You gotta have people have.
Yeah.
So, who is your enemy?
Tiberius.
He holds up a finger. One strike.
One strike.
Oakree's constantly telling you. And he pauses. What's taking so long?
The stone. He wants to know who our enemy is. I said Tiberius. I don't know.
You hear it. Oh. And then he would basically ask for Belrothian. My patience is growing thin. I am passing the torch to you.
Medium gut check, please.
Then roll.
That's 14 total.
You know you're looking for. You're thinking that one of the families is who you're looking for.
Oh, so not that high. Nahiri went too high.
All of you don't know that they're looking for who's the main threat. Who are you fighting?
Who are we trying to stop, Deborah?
Who is running the operation?
The stone. I'm just going to clarify. The Minarin family, right?
You see a brightness in his eyes. Are you saying it in stone or are you saying it out
The
loud?
stone.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
That is one of our main concerns, yes.
Okay. She looks. The Minarin family.
There you go. The Menard family and their connections. Follow me. Your friends will join us. He kind of leads you out to the he leads you down one of the tunnels, kind of on hallways. And with that, we're going to end this episode. Thank you for joining us, and please join us for the next episode of Sore Feet Adventurers.